Hi guys, welcome back to the March YouTube Hop for the Pocket Page Roundup. This month's theme is lucky. I had a hard time trying to come up with something to do for it. So I'm looking at, so it all stems from this one photo. Which, if I can get the, so it's a photo of my mum and dad and my friends' mums and dads. This is 30 years ago, almost down to a few months away from now. So it's nearly 30 years ago. We've since lost two of the dads, and one dad is had a stroke last year. So it's been a very difficult time. So the theory was I would tell the story of being lucky that we still have our mums. So from there, I want to be able to incorporate it into my Project Life album. So I just wanted a little protector. So I'm using the little 4x6 and the two 3x4s at the bottom, so I can pop it in between weeks, because Mum and I caught up with one of the other mums yesterday, the day before, and my friend. So my friend and I caught up, and her mum was there as well. That was the plan. So I want to be able to use both of those. This is my friend and I from 30 years ago, that same time. So although that friend wasn't up visiting at this time, I would still incorporate it, because growing up we were all very close friends. So that's where I'm starting. And then I went through lots of cards, and I went through little paper pads, and I couldn't find anything that I was really happy with. In the end, I ended up finding this set of cards, which I believe I just got from like the reject shop in Australia, which is just like a budget shop. That could be Rosie Studio, but I can't be 100% sure. They're really, really thin, but that doesn't bother me because it's going in a 12 by 12 album, and there'll be a lot of other things. So the plan was that this was going to be here. I want to pop that one there. Now this one actually says you don't have to be perfect, you just have to do your best. It doesn't really match, but it's more the picture that I liked, so I'm not sure whether I'll cover that up. I wanted those, and then I've typed the story out, and I'll show you how I did that. I still have the piece of paper. Yeah. So all I did a first attempt, did a second attempt, and then I got the spacings right, did the third attempt, and then I just taped that on top and popped back through the printer again to get it lined up in the right spot. So that I'm planning on doing as a flip up. Flip this up here. I want the story to be in the middle. And I found this meme years ago on Facebook, I think. Given that these photos are from 30 years ago, I printed that one in black and white. I had another photo that I considered incorporating that was my friend, both my friends' mums together at my wedding, but it doesn't really fit with the story, so I've decided to leave that one out. So I think I'll just stick these down, flip that up, and then I'll see how I'm going to embellish it. I'll just get those stuck down and be back with you in a minute. So what I decided to do is, I did like that card, but I didn't like that it had the white trim on it. So I've used the back of that. I've decided I'm not going to use this card because the sentiment doesn't really match. So I've used the back. I've stuck that onto the back of that card. This one will stick down as the back of the flip. And I moved that "You Are Such a Joy" up here because the colours worked better with this photo. And I found one here that says sometimes I just have to stop and play a little to catch up so I can remember the good times. So this was a story of us catching up and also reminiscing and remembering good times and growing up close as families. So that's the plan. I'm going to find some embellishments and then show you where I'm going next. Okay, so I think I've come up with a plan. I think I like this one in here. So this is just, I've used a Rosie Studio Briar Wood pack, and I like just that on top of there, so I'll stick those two down. If I just commit to it, then I won't keep looking through my stash. So this is half my trouble. I've got so much stuff that I have a hard time making decisions. So if I go through and I find something I like, I just need to have to stick with it and stick it together and just say page done. So I did the flip. All I did using that, I just used like sellotape, so it's probably not the best product, but you know, it is what it is. It was the first thing I could find, so I just grabbed that. if it starts to yellow in the future, I will have to pull it up and do a proper one. Now I've decided just to use, I liked this one just for something different. Just a little bit of gold on it. I don't usually like or use gold very much, but I just thought it went with the pinks and the reds. So probably not using the best tape either. Just, this is what we call sticking a page together really quickly, just to tell a nice story quickly. So now to try and line that up so you can actually see the words. I might have to peel one of the fronds off, I think. I might have to pull that. Oh, that looks silly then. Put him back. Sometimes I just have to stop and play a little catch up. I can remember the good times. So it doesn't matter if you can't see the word so. I'm not bothered by that. That's fine. Get a little bit of that excess tape off that I've got there. And then I wanted to use this little butterfly, but I want to use him with some 3D mounting foam, and I'm sure I've got some around here somewhere. Just a matter of finding where I've popped it. So just 3D mount him up on the page because I like texture, and given that this is outside the page protector, it'll give it a lot more interest if it is up nice and high. And if I overhang it over the page, it also acts as like a tab for turning the page over. So I'm liking that. Then I think the last thing was I thought I would pop that there. Originally it had this piece inside it and the heart inside that as well. And I regretted pulling it apart. I like it together, but I'm actually thinking I might pop the original, the outside ring and the middle ring on, and then 3D mount up that heart in the middle. So I think I'll stick those together. Just use my so you probably can't see it straight on, but side on you can actually tell that that's got a little bit of dimension on it, so I'm happy with that. So I don't need any of the other embellishments from that pack. I think I'm happy just with what I've got there. So I've got a little 3D mounted heart, 3D mounted butterfly there. Over here, oh, I should actually see there's another one of those and just pop the back onto it. I've got that one there, and then this one here. I'll have a little look in this stash and see if there's another one of those. What about a word? So pretty would work. Let's try so pretty. So please don't forget to go and check out all the other ladies who are contributing in this challenge. And like, comment, subscribe on our channels. We appreciate any support we can get. Anyone wants to join in, I'm sure there's an opportunity to. We have got together through the Scrapaholics Anonymous Facebook page. I'm sure if you go through there, you'll be able to get in contact with one of the other ladies that's organised it. So feel free to join in if you like. The themes are all planned out. That's today. That's, I think I'm going to stop there. I think I'm just going to stop trying to play and stop trying to add things. And I might just tidy this one up and then call it a day. I think a page done is a page done. They don't all have to be perfect or masterpieces. So thanks for joining us today. Please like and subscribe to my channel if you are so inclined, and if you'd like to leave any comments, that's greatly appreciated. I enjoy reading what you have to say. Thanks very much.